It's giveaway day. Before I jump into normal GilderCam stuff, we need to announce the winners of the giveaway that I'm doing. If you missed it, sorry, but I'm giving away 2 tickets to a studio event I'm doing next month here in Nashville. Gonna be super fun. And there were 2 different ways to win, and so we're gonna pick the 2 winners today. I've enlisted the help of an assistant. Say hello, assistant.
Hi.
Okay, this is Owen. And Owen is gonna be picking. So the way this is gonna work, I've got my computer here, and so you could sign up via email, or you could sign up by leaving a YouTube comment. What we're gonna do is use different random generators to generate the winner, and we'll see who wins. First winner will be from the list of people who entered their email addresses. I'm using random.org, and the way it works, it's kind of nifty. I enter in the number of entries. I've got them in a spreadsheet. So the first entry is at number 2, the second entry is 94, which means we had 93 total entries. It's pretty cool. Those are people who could actually make it to Nashville on the given date. And now, Owen, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah.
You know what to do? All right. Click the generate button. 36. Let's go see who 36 is. Dun, 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 dun. And the winner is Mr. Thomas Armbruster. What a great name. Thomas, I'll email you. Looking forward to seeing you next month. Say, yay!
Yay!
That was not excited. We're looking for, yay! Okay, now on to YouTube. Found this nifty little website that lets you enter the video, and then it'll look at the comments, and then when you click that button right there, it will pick the winner. So, Owen, are you ready again?
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of work. Do you need a little break, or are you okay?
No, okay.
You're good? Okay. All right, do it. Here's the click, and the winner is Ron Avalos. Congratulations, Ron! Yeah! Congratulations to Thomas and Ron. Thomas, I've got your email address. I'll send you an email. Ron, I will message you on YouTube. If you don't get it, contact me some other way, and we'll get you guys here. Looking forward to meeting both of you. That was super fun and exciting. Owen, was that super fun and exciting?
Yeah.
Yes, you're a little shy, but that's okay. Life is an adventure. I mentioned in the last episode the raccoons that have been living in our crawl space and attic. Well, we had some work we needed to do in the room right behind you. So other side of the studio is kind of this bonus room that there was water leaking in one spot, and so just a whole bunch of work needed to be done. But also, turns out with the raccoons, we had to take the ceiling down too and clean out all the, how do I put this gently, doo-doo from inside the ceiling. Anyway, those guys were here last week while we were gone. They're here this week to finish things out. Well, while they were here, we had some folks here mowing our grass, and one of the guys was using a weed eater, shot a rock into one of our big plate glass doors that we have up there. It happens, it's nobody's fault. But my guy Brian, who's here working on that room, just walks over there, starts talking to the guys, measures the window, calls they're totally handling it, and it's just funny. Pam says we need to have them on retainer and just stay here because there will be something that will go wrong and we'll have them fix it.
Remember how we love those Tennessee moons. Yeah.
All right, it's been a good morning. Spent a lot of time. So I've been obsessing about looping lately. I've got a call tomorrow with a couple of my friends at PreSonus. We've done stuff together in the past. I've done some of their live streaming broadcasts they've done. I created a series of Studio One videos for them, and just want to sit down, and they're just cool people, and explore some options of other ways that I can do stuff with and for them. Because in light of last episode, I told you, like, I want to work harder to get in front of and help more people, and I've also said before, what's your unfair advantage? And you should lean in on that. And I've got a relationship with them that we've done stuff together before, so it makes sense to kind of explore more options there and see if there's anything there. Anyway, thinking through some ideas of different stuff to do with them, different videos to make, or even thinking about events to hold and ideas to pursue, and really just letting my brain dream a little bit, which is something I love to do and I don't do nearly enough. I kept coming back to this idea of using, and I'll talk about this another day, but using technology, specifically recording technology, in a live setting, and thinking more along the lines of using, like having a studio set up on stage and recording bits and pieces of a song, including recording like the audience singing parts and working all that into the performance. It's just really interesting. And a part of that, of course, is looping. And there are looper pedals and looper apps on your phone and looper software. There's so many options. And I started playing around with Studio One yesterday, essentially trying to make it be a looper. One thing I've known for over the years is it does a really good job of loop recording. You can start and stop recording and never have to stop playback. You can just have it just keep going and going. And it's great for staying in the mood and staying in the groove. And I thought I could maybe turn it into some sort of a looping machine. And I was mostly successful. I still need to tweak it. It involved changing some specific settings and playing with the macros and using keyboard shortcuts and combinations of different actions to make it behave like a looper. It's still not as good as what Ableton will do with its looper plugin, but I've never owned Ableton and I'm not super keen on buying it just for the looper. I don't know if I want to get like a Boss RC300 looper either. I like the idea of keeping it in the software because then I can incorporate that into a studio session as well. So those are things that are bouncing around in my head. How can I pull this off? How can I incorporate looping into both my songwriting and production, but also into live performances to make them more interesting, even if it's just me and an acoustic show? Adding in a looping functionality just could make it so much more interesting and can be it's another instrument, right? Learning how to do looping well is its own craft. If you've ever researched it, you know there are many, many videos out there of people doing really mediocre loops. Doing it well is really compelling when it's done well. Those are some things I'm thinking about today. Do you ever do looping or use software in a live environment? I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment, let me know. Just got out for a great lunch with a great group of people. Really fun. Over in a cool part of Nashville. And the conversation triggered this question in my head that I want to ponder some more. You are why I sing this to you. Yeah, you are. And the question is this: what would it look like, shattered glass? What would it look like to live in a perfect world? No, seriously. What if you got to do your life, do everything you normally do, just without all the bad stuff? And more importantly, are there ways that I can make that happen now? Okay, Joe's getting all weird. I know what you're thinking. What you talking about, Joe? And it is a little weird, but it's still just interesting to me. Maybe that's not the right question. Maybe the question that makes sense for this video is, what would it look like if I spent more time, mind occupancy time, on good stuff and giving to the world than I spend currently on how can I get something from the world? I know I talk about this a lot. I wrote a song about it. I probably talked about it not that long ago on GilderCam, but it just keeps recurring because I'm a selfish jerk who needs reminding. So many of our problems when it comes to being discontent, stressed, anxious, even depressed, I can't help but think so much of that is tied to how we view ourselves and how we view the world. And as cheesy and obvious and non-flashy as it sounds, I think gratitude is such a key component to pulling oneself out of these seemingly insurmountable holes that we find ourselves in. I'm not currently in one of those, thankfully, but even just discussing what would a perfect life look like for me? I imagine I would run my business, for example, with so much gusto and so much energy and focus so much attention on giving and creating something beautiful and valuable and awesome. And I would spend zero time on comparing and feeling inadequate and all those things that come with doing something creative and something worthwhile. I don't think I have a solution, more just an observation. Curious your thoughts. Comments, please.
Hey, what's in it for me? What's in
Sitting down to do the monthly mix critique session. That little symbol right there is not good. That means my connection, for some reason, isn't working. Someone commented that all I do is complain in GilderCam. It was around the time when all my internet problems were happening and it was frustrating. I had to cancel that live streaming show, trying to live stream this, and it's Comcast, you just haven't fixed it yet. So this could be a frustrating thing. It's fun. I get to, it's a live streaming thing. I get to hang out with my VIP members, listen to their songs, give critiques, but it may not happen today. We'll see. Hello Vipers and welcome to Mix Critiques for June 2017. Okay, that was fun. Got a song to mix. I really need to get it completely mixed and finished today, which means I'll be working some tonight.
Now you